What's going on YouTube? This is GamerDoc1906 coming today with another video. Man, I have been getting so many requests about this and I have been itching to give you guys this anyway. But today we're gonna do a very special video showing, man, something I've been working on for the past couple of years. My gaming and streaming setup. Check it out. First thing you gotta have, guys, to do good streaming, I think. Now, first of all, you don't have to have the best of the best, okay? So this video is not to say, hey, you got to go get this stuff. But what it's saying is that you got to have at least halfway decent equipment to make your stream look good. So you don't have to go buy it, but build this stuff over time. I built this stuff over a couple of years, and had to save up and everything. So, but with that said, the first thing you want to do, you got to have some good mics. You have to interact with your audience. So what I chose to use were the Blue Yeti mics. I have mine mounted on the YETICASTER shock mount that's attached to the actual disc, and it basically takes away any of the sound that may come from me knocking on the table or anything like that. The other thing that I have actually two Blue Yeti mics that I use that's connected to my PS4, so when I'm streaming I can talk to my PS4 buddies or anything like that. Now with that said, you can use any mic. Any mic will do, but I just chose to use these. These are good quality condenser mics. Have different variations where you can bring in sound from the back or the front or the sides of the actual mic. So they work really, really, really good. So next on the list that we have is the computer. This is the workhorse. This is what you have to use to stream. And you probably want to use something that's actually kind of good so that you can get good bit rate. And so I use OBS, which is free to broadcast, and that broadcasts to YouTube for me. And basically the computer that I have is called an MSI TRIDENT. It has a 500 gig M.2 drive that I use for my operating system. Then it has a 1 terabyte M.2 drive that I use for my games. I have two other SSDs on it as well that I use for storage and for my Steam drive, for my Steam games and things like that. So you gotta have a good computer. This one has 16 gigs of RAM. I can upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM, but honestly 16 is enough. So it has a little bit of RGB on it as well, so it looks good when I'm playing. So next thing you want to have, or make sure you gotta have, is depending on how you want to do it though. If you want to use or play with your PC, you can do that. This MSI TRIDENT, it will allow me to do that. But the other thing what I like to use is the PS4 and the Xbox. So I use PS4 because a lot of my friends are on PS4. My favorite is Xbox, but I tend to use both, just depending on what mood I'm in, I guess. I don't know. But basically, you can use those to be the gaming engine and allow the computer to just do the streaming, and that's all you have to worry about. So you don't have to use so much of the memory or use the computer to try to drive a game, especially these games these days. They take up a lot of RAM, a lot of memory. Just let the PS4 or the Xbox do it. Also, obviously, you gotta have a camera so people can see you. Now, you don't need a camera to do a stream, but you can use a camera, and you probably want to get the best that you can afford. I had a camera before, it didn't work too well, so I upgraded to the Logitech BRIO. It works great. I've had it for a year and a half. It's never failed on me. And it also comes with something called ChromaCam, which is a third-party app which you can download, and it basically acts as a green screen. So I don't actually have to have a green screen behind me. It actually does it for me. It has a little bit of, you can see it flicker a little bit sometimes, but works great for me. So a lot of times I just show my fish tank anyway, so it doesn't matter. But my fish tank is in the background, so it doesn't really matter. Now, the next thing, you gotta have some peripherals. Now, I actually do game with the PC at times, but I don't want a lot of clutter and I don't want a lot of wires on my desk. So basically what I use Logitech because they have good wireless peripherals. I use the Logitech 913 keyboard and a 903 mouse. They're both wireless. the mouse is charged on the keyboard. I mean, on the mouse pad, because the mouse pad actually acts as a wireless charger for it. So, and it works great. Haven't had a problem yet. So that's essentially what my setup is. First of all, I want to say, I left a message earlier on YouTube about some announcements. First thing, I'm going to be making a schedule. I'm going to be streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights from essentially around 8 o'clock until 11. So roughly, probably 8 to 10 or 8 to 11, depending on what's going on. That Friday may change, and I may push that to a weekend day. But essentially, Mondays and Wednesdays will be every week, Monday and Wednesday. Those are the best days for me to stream, and it gives me some days to grind some other things out too, like camos and things like that. So also, there will be some merchandise at some point, so we'll see how the channel goes and see what the demand is. But I hope you guys really enjoy it. Man, I've been getting a lot of feedback. Got individuals making making it happen for me, showing support, showing love, and I appreciate you guys. Some guys that I've been annoying, and they have allowed me to message them, call them, everything, and that means a lot to me. So I appreciate it. You guys got me to 100 subscribers, which may not seem big, but to me it's huge. So I appreciate the love. So this is GamerDoc 1906, and I'm signing out. Peace.